process. So inbound can be also in the different form, like you receive from the purchase order, you receive against the purchase order, PO, that is the from the vendor. A stock transfer order is the special kind of purchase order. In this, there is a two same organization means the involved to transfer good from one place to another place. Subcontracting is that you are giving some material to the vendor, they add some value, and after that you receive this one. So they consume the initial product, and after that give you the final one. Receiving from manufacturing, that if there is a manufacturing plant, you supply the material and you receive from this one. And return from customer is also one kind of the inbound, because once the customer return, you have to receive in the warehouse, and it means you have to give the credit to the customer. But the process is that once you receive the goods, you have to put in the quality restrictions and all. What are the company different organization processes that you have to follow these things. So these are the basic high level inbound delivery in the receiving sites. In this, the main receiving, you are looking through the purchase order receive and STO receive, because once that is the contain more volume of the transfer inbound. Other is receiving is that manufacturing receive. This is the separate topic. I told you that PMR and all these things, how the staging happen, how you receive the goods and all, but that is the itself as a separate. But here you try to cover these two parts. So inbound is created once the what will happen that once you send the purchase order to the vendor will send you the notification that I am sending you the product, and this all the information is under the ASN. You can create the inbound delivery through batch job also, because suppose that your receiving date is there based upon this one. Lot of companies is putting that if you are vendor supply date is coming 4 or 5 days before, they start creating the inbound. So in the last moment, there is no bottleneck on the system. And third is that manual. You can also create the manual, the inbound delivery, and you can support means that once the delivery is distributed, you can receive against this one. What is the process inside this one? Once the inbound created, like a outbound delivery will means the first session, you see that this is automatically distributed based upon the same criteria that the storage location is EWM managed or not. Once this is EWM managed, inbound delivery distributed to EWM, goods receive happen. After that, you have to pack and final put away. So till now, the final put away not happen. System cannot complete the inbound cycle. That still there is some references attached, inbound delivery reference attached with this one. So final, once you do the final put away, inbound delivery is removed from the stocks. So final put away is required for in this scenario. One form is that customer return, what you are talking about, that customer return back the goods, and that is the common means that this would be one of the business process for every warehouse once you run, because your ability should be there to receive the product. So this customer return is also one kind of inbound delivery. You have to put away quality inspection, deconsolidation. If the palletization happen, if required, you can scrap it. And quality has to take the decision that how you process these things, because once the customer is returned, you cannot directly again ship to another customer, or you cannot use the same product for your internal uses. So system will, you have to identify this delivery different way. So that is the item category. That's why I just put the RED, that is itself saying that return delivery, so that you can identify, you can create the new delivery type as per your use, but generally the nomenclature is that you can easily identify. So that is the different item category in inbound delivery you can put, and you have to process these things. And the basic things is that once you receive, batch is restricted, quality has to recheck, means they have to cross-check all the parameters. Is this good or not? They can downgrade, they can means scrap the things, they can use the things for the different purpose. Sometimes there is a downgrading like that, different batches, different materials and all. So that can also happen. Yeah, somebody echo is coming. So another production receive is that once you are manufacturers, every manufacturing company, there is a manufacturing happen, and once your EWM systems should be received, because this is the warehouse, and that is the, your system should be capable to receive the finished goods. So in the production process itself, you define the different kind of material. I think that everybody aware, but just go through this one. There is a raw material, after that semi-finished goods material, and finished goods material. So the property of finished good, you cannot consume these things. You have to ship for this one once the material is finished goods, because they have a sales view and all. But semi-finished and the raw material, you can internally consume these things based upon their material type. So semi-finished is that one time one production orders is completed, they make the parts, the same parts is again used for the next process, manufacturing order or process order, production order. So internally you can consume for this one, or as for the demand, you can even sell these things. So here the EWM is distinguish these things through the different document type. The vendor receive is coming as a I and B, and here you see the inbound delivery from production is called INBI. So once this document type of document means you receive this one, then this is called the production order. One more thing is that all the inbound delivery first is created in the S4 system and distributed to EWM. So even for the production receive, the inbound delivery is created, this is distributed to the EWM based upon your frequency, that the file is multiple time you are doing, pallet by pallet you are creating, or multiple pallet in the same time. The inbound delivery should create, and based upon this one, the goods receipt happen in the ERP system, EWM system. Once the goods receive happen, then material document created, and based upon this one, your manufacturing order also update the quantity at what are the quantity they receiving happen, and background, all the financial activity, everything's happen once the receiving complete, like the outbound delivery, once the indicator is set as a C, based upon this one, the different activity trigger, and the production order also update their goods received quantity. So till now, anything everybody aware, or you want to discuss few anything? Okay, so silence I am taking as everybody is aware till now. So how you go from the SN, this is called electronics form of the data. Vendor send you, And based upon this one, you create the inbound delivery. Here, what will happen? This is the purchase order. Vendor send you the ASN here. And once the ASN is saved, based upon this one, the inbound delivery created here too. And here this is distributed. This is the bit, I'm just putting some new flavor here, that if you have a TU like transport unit, you can do unloading happen. After that, these are the bit complex process steps. But from here, this is common that you have to receive the goods. And once the goods is received, this will update to the S4 side and the put away happen in the background. So that is this is the very common standard process within the EWM, that how the inbound delivery happen, goods receive happen, packing happen and all. That is the basic level. You can put more complexity that process. You can put the deconsolidation station, after that packing. You can put the different version of the packing and all. But that is the business process is required. Then you can customize few steps, and maybe you use the few standard steps.
So Sanjay, ASN is received in the S4 HANA, S4 system, right?
Correct.
And the inbound delivery is created in EWM.
No, first inbound is created here. Based upon they send you this is the electronic notification. Based upon this notification, you batch job run and this create the inbound delivery first here, and that is distributed to you.
So it's the same inbound delivery number both in S4 and EWM?
No, inbound delivery number is different. Means like outbound delivery you see, but this number is the difference to this one.
And so the document type also will be different, right?
Yeah, document type is, because here EL is the document type, here INV, INV is the document type, and all the mapping is required. That is we'll go through this one second. Yep.
ASN we get it from vendor, right? Based for the reference to ASN, the inbound delivery is going to be created. Is that what like the vendor?
Yeah, based upon ASN, the inbound delivery.
Based on the ASN, that is electronic document is going to receive from the vendor. And for that, like VL31, like whatever, like we are going to create the inbound delivery in our system.
Correct. Okay. So you are not going to create through the VL31N, just for clarification, because this ASN itself contain all the information. So background, if you run the job, system automatically create the inbound.
So usually this ASNs create via IDOCs, right? So
correct. Correct.
Yeah, so dispatch advise IDOCs, right? So
correct.
These are the IDOCs which comes in and it creates inbound delivery and it updates all the POs also. Confirmations.
Correct. And once you are doing for the customer also, then a lot of customer is also seeing that you have to send me the ASN. Then from the outbound, you can also trigger to the customer one, and that is the ASN for your customer. That is the same process.
And Sanjay, you said that after posting of goods receipt, inbound delivery will be updated in S4, right?
Correct.
At that time, the stock will be updated in S4.
So inbound delivery get created in S4, right, Sanjay?
No. After posting of goods receipt is done in EWM, we are updating the inbound delivery, right, in S4.
Correct.
Yeah.
So at that time, the goods the stock will be updated in S4.
Yes.
And you said that in EWM, stocks will be updated after put away, right?
No. Here there is two concept is called that F1 and F2 stock type. So once you receive this one, I will go later in the slide. You will see. I think that one day already discussed, but we'll go through once again. So this goods receive is coming under the storage type, where this is the not relevant for the customer segment. ROD, there is a two storage type in concept in the EWM. So this is updated where this is not means this goods is not available for the customer. And once put away is done, then the goods is available for the customer.
Yes, that's what I want to ask, because after put away, you said that goods will be available to the customer, right?
Correct.
So, but we are updating our inbound delivery before the put away is done.
Yeah. So here what will happen, once your goods receive is happen, system will put away in the one storage location. And once the put away is complete, thing is that the quantity is MMB is available after the goods receive. The status is different, but you can go material documents itself create in the after the goods receive. So yes, quantity is reflected after the goods receive.
Okay.
This is the ASN is duplicating of purchase order and all. I put this one. So what will happen here based upon the, now you start once you receive the goods, our priority is that how you put away in the correct bin, correct storage type, correct zone of the warehouse. Because you know that there is you have a different storage type, and different storage type you are putting there, then you want to route some goods in the particular specific area, or maybe you can just go and across. You cannot put across the all the storage type, because this is the dedicated area few times, and few goods is very cold storage or refrigerated goods is very specific. And even the product which is receiving in the normal ambient temperature, the pallet type is different. So system is internally identify what are the different, the product is fit in which bin, which what is the first storage type. They identify first storage type. After storage type, they identify section. Based upon this one, they identify also the HU, and all these combinations is giving you the final bin. So there is no one hard rule where you can say that if the product is this one, this will straightforward go to bin A and B. So suppose that you are receiving product A, B, C. There is an indicator first. This is first the storage. Your WPT is determined based upon this one. They determine that what are the product you are going to receive. Based upon this one, you can identify that what are the storage type is there. This is the material master indicator, and based upon this one, identify the storage type. Storage type search has a different storage type. Indicator has a multiple storage type inside this one. So they search 1, 2, 3, what is the particular storage type available. Based upon this one, section is determined. Then the HU type determined if you are putting the HU. And final, or from based upon all these characters, final the bin is determined. We'll go through this one. So that is the basic level. So EWM document execute goods movements. Typically warehouse task is created includes such as HU, source bin, destination bin, material batch, target quantity with the reference of inbound delivery. So once everything is determined till now, this is the task code put away. So anybody just don't confuse. So once the put away happened, then the final the stock reference is gone from the inbound delivery. But till now the task is completed just for put away. So still this is the reference of this is created. This is created with the reference of inbound delivery. That's all. I just put for understanding that these are the virtual area where pallets is in this form and the task is created to put away in the warehouse. So one question, one time you are coming as a discussion pallets and all. So see here, this is the pallets here. This is the different box. Let me make some bigger. So see here, there is this wooden one. If you go in the any supermarket like Costco and all, you will see inside this there is a box. These are called a box, and the whole unit called a pallets. because this is shrink wrap and all these things. Because for safety purpose, this will not fall down. And once shrink wrap happen, whole unit is known as a pallets. Okay. So how the put away strategy is determined and all, that is the just we are discussing about this one, the storage type search. This is depend upon your material master, a storage section search, that is also, and final the storage bin is search depend upon the volume of the product, bin type, weight or volume, what is the capacity is defined, because the nowadays the requirement is that the maximum warehousing is that particular pallets is stored in the zone. So if I just take the one slide. So you divide the warehouse in a different zone like this. So if this is A, B, and C and D, then you can put that some product is only stored in this area. Some product can be stored in this 2 zone. Some can be stored only in the D zone. Some you can store in all the place. So how system is understand these things, that is called the storage type indicators. So that is maintained at the product level. So once the system is understand based upon the search character indicator that this product, you have to make different kind of indicator. So suppose that one product is stored in the A storage type, the indicator is different. If this is multiple, means combination of A and B, then the indicator is different. If this is across the board, means across the warehouse, your indicator is different. And you have to assign this indicator to the material master or product master. And based upon this one, system can identify where they have to. If there is an indicator is saying in this zone only, system, and even the bin is available here, system not allocate any bin. So system will search the bin which is the group, this one. So sometimes you can make the group of storage type, you can make the grouping and you can assign this one also. So grouping is also possible, and the sequential wise this is possible. So suppose that if I am putting the sequence like A, B, C, D, system always search the bin in this sequence 1, 2, A, B, C, D. So if you are putting this one as a D in between, then system, sometimes this is the very common means the scenario in the warehouse, people will tell that my sequence of a storage type this one, but this is coming in the system always propose the last one first. So in this case, you have to check what is the sequence your storage type associate. So that's why I just try to give you this information, that this is the lot of time the floor person is saying that this is not going in the sequence. And where is this is happen, this is the product master. Section is also inside the product master. You have to put away indicators like ambient, high racks, self. Here you have to fast moving, slow moving. And here if you maintain this section indicator also, then you have to identify the same way like a storage type, you'll go and check this one. So you have to define the section indicator and assign the product here. How the bin is determined based upon the HU type and all. So system is determines here, this bin, this is a long one, this is case, these are the small boxes. So system is determine everything based upon the volume or weight, and otherwise the HU type. So if this product is in the case, a small case, then system, you have to identify that this storage type, this particular zone of this is assigned for this bin type, and system identify based upon the HU. Otherwise, you have to identify and give the product and the bin capacity. System is determined based upon the medium size, means the bin sizes. This is called the bin size, and they will identify which bin you are going to fit this one. What is the packing? So packing is happen that HU and all these things we are talking from last few days. So HU is that if you specify or maintain the packages specification, then system will automatically pack these things during the receiving. And in the packaging specification, you have to maintain the quantity, what is the packing material and all different label, everything. So system based upon this one, system automatically pack. You can also manually pack these things. There is a pallets and all. There is a workstation. Within the workstation, you can pack this. If there is a STO is coming from another plant, they ship you the HUs. So you have to receive against the same HU. So across the client, the HU is common. So HU, once the HU number, you cannot duplicate your HU. So HU is unique number, SCC number, and after that, this is unique across the client. And packing information, sometimes this is also coming through the PO, but this is a very rare case. You are just using these three scenarios where if any specific packing requires packing instruction and all, then this is coming through PO. Otherwise, you maintain and accommodate the different scenario under this one. Now we are talking about the goods receive and the put away kind of things what you discuss. So storage means there is two storage locations and one has a 001. So once the goods is received, this is automatically to go to the GR zone and the configuration and all. I think that 2-3 times you will go through this, but just that is the concept here. So what will happen once you put away, system is do the S-log to S-log transfer between the same plants, and that's why there is a one moment type 411 trigger in the background, and this will show you once you go and check the material documents before put away and after put away, you can see 411 moment type trigger in the ERP side after put away. That is the concept of F1 to F1 to F2 conversion. That availability group is there, and based upon this one, this is converted. This is the configuration you are talking about, that storage location, and here the availability group is here. So once this is here, this is under this storage type. Once this is put away completed, then this is coming under the different storage type. This is the short terminology of indicator. You are talking about the put away control indicator as a PACE, and that is under the product master warehouse data. After this slide, we will go to the product master and we will check. And these are the critical parameters, means that without this, you can put inside the material product master. There is another way that if the process type is this one, you can go in this one, another way of configuration, but you have to give one directions after the put away where you want to put away the product. system can, based upon this one, system can search the storage type.
Sanjay, can you please bit confused with availability group? What is the context here for availability group?
Yeah, so availability group is the new things for the EWM. So there is a two availability groups. I think that, let me go through once again. Because in between that I am able to connect the system. In EWM, there is a no storage location. You are not keeping the storage location configuration. And storage location is only in S4 side. Your means our all the storage location movements and storage location update happen through the availability group. So availability group is here. Let me. If you come here, this is the general node for our EWM.
No, we are only seeing this PDF, not the PowerPoint, not the other SAP.
SAP. Are you able to see now?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So if you come under the EWM and the SPRO, this is our extended warehouse node. Inside this node, the second node is for the basis because the connectivity and all. This is the node where you are generally do the configuration and all the configuration is available. So if you come here, ERP, so see here the EWM side, S4 sites, this storage location is configured. So here only one place in EWM you configure this one. The rest is that this is the warehouse and this is the availability group. So any stocks is available under the any storage type where this is the storage availability group. This is associated with this one. If this is the storage availability group, and that is this one. So based upon these two parameters, a stock in MMB is updated. So once you receive, this is the under this one, storage type is ROD for put away, and once this is available for sales, this is under the 10S. This is D and this is, they are just a nomenclature generally. So they are under this one. Okay. Anybody, any other parts, any other confusion? Okay, good. So now you are coming here that the storage means the goods receiving part.
Sanjay, sorry to interrupt you. It's going to disconnect in 10 seconds. So can you just relog in everybody, please? You want to just, I think it's going to post it.